Guys, my name is Ifoma and you are welcome back to my channel. I know, how have you guys been? So according to popular demand, this video is going to be teaching you how to make moimoi. Moimoi is a staple food in Nigeria. I think it originated from the Yorubas, the southwest part of Nigeria. So some people call it moimoi, some people call it maimai, you understand? But in English, it is called beans pudding, right? So so many people have reached out to me and say, Ifoma, please, can you make a video of how to make moimoi? Yeah. So, and that is why I'm making this video today, because I always say anything you want me to do on my videos, do let me know so that I can walk around doing that. So the good thing about moimoi is that it is very healthy and it contains a lot. The protein in moimoi is high, so it's something that you should really inculcate into your meals, especially if you're planning to lose weight. This is because moimoi enhances weight loss because it's very high in protein and energy sustaining carbohydrates that can easily make your stomach feel full and you end up eating less. So if you're on a weight loss journey, this meal is perfect for you. Yeah. So let's run through the ingredients. First and foremost, you need beans. This is called honey beans in Nigeria. You need it. Then moimoi, you don't really need a lot of. It's just a mix of beans, different types of peppers and oil. You get. That's just the simple way of making moimoi. So I'll go in here. This is a mix of tatashe. Tatashe, they call it tatashe in Nigeria, and in English it's called red bell pepper. So this is another thing here is shombo. Shombo is called, I think, Cayenne pepper in English. Then you have your Scotch bonnet peppers, onion, ginger and garlic, your stock cube, curry powder. You can also add thyme or nutmeg or whatever, depending on how you want to season it. If you also don't add those herbs and spices, it's fine. Salt to taste, yeah. Then you have your oil. I'll be using soya oil. You can use any vegetable oil that you wish to make your moimoi. So the first thing is to soak the beans in water. Why do we soak these beans in water? We soak the beans in water to soften it, so that when you want to peel it, some do peel it with hands, or you can also use your blender, use the pulse button, but you can't do that while it's still dry and hard like this. So you add water to soften it and you soak it in water for some minutes, so that when you want to remove the peels, it's easy to remove. So I'll give this some time and I'll come back to removing the peels. I'll show you guys. Yeah. Okay guys, welcome back. I used hand. I soaked it. I actually soaked it overnight because there was no light. So I soaked it, and because this is honey beans, it's looking like you are seeing some brown. Honey beans is the peels usually don't go off very quickly, but it's fine provided some went off. It's not compulsory that everything will go up. So I'm going to be, then our red bell pepper, tatashe and co, I've washed it and removed the seeds inside, as you can see. Then these ones are the Scotch bonnet. Yeah, I don't need to remove the seed. The onion, garlic, the ginger. I don't have garlic, so you can add garlic if you have garlic. So I'm going to go right now, add some beans. So the next thing would be to add some Scotch peppers, all the peppers packed with even ginger and garlic. I'm going to blend this thing twice so that it blends very smoothly. Then I add some water. Yeah, this water is not enough. I'll have to add more, but be careful so that you don't your moimoi is not watery and becomes too soft. So I forgot to mention the reason why most people use these peppers, the red bell and the cayenne pepper, that's Tatashe and Shombo, as the Yorubas will call it in Nigeria, is it gives it that very unique color. Yeah, so I'm going to go right ahead and very quickly. I'll add to this stock cube, I'll add hot water to it and let it dissolve on its own. If you know that your stock cube, that when you use hand, that it will melt into the moimoi mixture very well, you can skip this step. But I grew up doing this, so there are some things that I'm not willing to unlearn, because what it does is sometimes you eat some people's moimoi and a particular portion is filled with stock cube, and that's because it didn't dissolve well into the paste. So I grew up knowing that you have to dissolve it in water, in hot water. Yeah, so I'm doing that now because I want to blend, so that by the time I finish blending, it would actually be dissolved. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so and hit on the notification bell so that you're one of the first to get a notification anytime I upload a new video. Yeah. I've blended everything, so we'll start mixing. Okay, so you remember that stock cube that I put in hot water? This is it. It has dissolved now, so I'll go right ahead. Okay, it's looking like I can save some particles, but I'll go right ahead and pour it into this mix. Yeah, see, it has not even finished dissolving. So in there, the next thing will be to put, so the vegetable oil goes in now. Yeah, give it a quick stir. You can notice that the mix is taking another shape. So right now, if you want to add your spices like curry, thyme, whatever, this is also, I just put a little curry, put some, just not too much. The truth is that if you add enough peppers, ginger, garlic, your moimoi or beans pudding will definitely turn out really nice. Okay, so the final thing we are adding is salt. You add salt and taste. When you taste and you think you need more, you add more, but be careful so that you don't add more than enough salt. Yeah, gotten our mixture right. The next thing is to cook our moimoi. And how do we cook it? There are different ways of cooking your moimoi. Some use foil, some use what do they call it, leaves, but I'll be using this moimoi plate. So I'll go ahead and put the mixture into plates. It is also at this point that for those of you that like to add what do they call it, add egg or fish or whatever, it is at this point that you can add yours. So you quickly go in and put the egg if you want. If you don't want to add egg, it is optional. you still have your moimoi will still be tasty. If you want, some people add fish, some people add corned beef. It is at this point that you add all those things. That's the point I'm trying to make now. So you add all of those. We'll put some water in the pot. Put some water in the pot, yeah. Then we'll take our moimoi. We're about to cook it now. Place it carefully so that it doesn't. Then you cover it. Cover them rather. Place the next step. Over. And your mama is ready to be cooked, so you go and put it on the It's important gas. To inform us at this juncture that it is, if you noticed, I still have some moimoi left, even the ones in the plate, but I'm not trying to force them into this pot, because what actually cooks the moimoi is the steam. So your pot needs to be properly covered, even when you're cooking with foil or you're cooking with what do they call it, with leaves. Your pot has to be properly covered. Fine, you sprinkle water, or like in this case, add water to the bottom of the pot once in a while so that it doesn't get burnt. But what actually cooks your moimoi is the steam. So I'm going to go right ahead and cover this pot airtight and leave it on for about between 45 minutes to 1 hour, and we'll check if it is. This is me now trying to be innovative. Since I have some moimoi still left and my plates are finished, I'm going to put the rest in this foil and bake them. Yeah, you know, you can actually bake your moimoi. You can, all these baking baking trays, and I've forgotten, there's a name they call it. You can use them to bake your moimoi, but since I don't have them, I'm gonna make do with what I have, and we'll see what happens and which one takes longer to cook. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and check to see if this moimoi, I say moimoi, is done by inserting a toothpick. So if it comes out clean, it means the moimoi is done. So you can see our moimoi is done. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly turn off the fire and check the one that we were baking. So insert a toothpick. It came out clean. So even the baked one is done. Guys, yeah. Your yummy moimoi is ready. I like my moimoi soft. Yeah, as you can see, this is the boiled one. And this is the baked one. Let us see. Same taste, just that one is boiled, one is baked. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you in my next video.